For everybody saying men don't marry the love of their life, they marry the girl that's around when they're ready. What are we supposed to do with that information exactly?
Nothing. You're not supposed to do anything with it. The theories and ideologies that people spew on social media about relationships really are just their ways of trying to understand the world. That is actually the purpose of a theory in general. It is our way to understand the world around us. However, the problem with these theories is it is rooted in other people's poor experiences. And so they create theories around their experiences and not around what is actually true for a majority of people. That's what makes a theory a good theory and a reliable theory. It can be applicable across a broad range of situations in the area of study. Also, these theories are so disempowering because it makes women responsible for maneuvering and figuring out which game a man is trying to play on the road to partnership. And that is a lot of weight and stress that men don't often have to carry for themselves. It's no wonder why women are becoming discontent and giving up on the prospect of love. It's because we're playing this game that we were never meant to play instead of living in our own bodies and experiences and deciding, I like this, I don't like that. That should be your position when it comes to love and dating. People are giving you these theories as their way to understand their own experiences and oftentimes giving themselves excuses for some of the decisions that they've made. It doesn't mean that it's not true. For some subsect of men, they do fall in line with the taxi cab theory. Some men do follow what their friends do. They're like, you know what? I don't want to be the only one that's not married in my friend group. Let me get serious. And I don't actually think that that's necessarily a bad thing. It just depends on how that man goes about it. But guess what? As the person on the other side of that, you get to decide if what they're showing you is good enough. You get to decide if you are willing to be that man's partner based off of how he shows up. The most important thing that you need to know about dating as a relational trauma therapist, somebody who helps people heal from past relational issues and to build healthy and sustainable romantic relationships in the future, is one, yourself and your own personal proclivities, what you need, what you want, what you desire, like out of your own life. And then you need to understand the kind of man that would complement that, the kind of man that would grow into that well, that would fit that lifestyle well, that shares your core values. And three, you need to have standards and boundaries. All of these theories don't matter because the reality is the question, why are you single, even if you're asking it to yourself, it's kind of irrelevant. It's what do I want and what am I willing to do to get there? And what you want should be dependent on who you are, the type of lifestyle that you want, the kind of man that you want and who would fit that lifestyle, and your boundaries and standards, meaning what you are willing to accept or expect to get there. Everything else is just a theory. It's just speculation based off of other people's opinions.